Hey everybody, I've got another recommendation from Will Nediger's blog, where he each month goes through and lists some of his favorite indie crosswords from the previous month. I'm working through August 2022 right now, and every August is the Lollapuzzoola tournament. At this point I think I've done a couple Lollapuzzoola puzzles. I did one from this year. Actually that's one I had to do by hand. But I think I did one from last year's tournament too. I think it won an Orca Award as like best tournament puzzle, but that was puzzle 4. Will has on his blog a recommendation for puzzle 2 by Ella Dershowitz. So yeah, this is, as you can see, a bigger puzzle than standard. It's a 19 by 19, but not quite as big as a Sunday 21 by 21. Yeah, normally with tournaments, again, puzzle 4 is going to be the most difficult. It's going to be the tricky one. Like puzzle 1 is usually a standard 15 by 15, usually pretty easy. Puzzle 2, I'm expecting to be on the easier side, but it's just a little bit bigger, but I guess we'll find out. Yeah, Lollapuzzoola, it's Saturday in August every year in New York. This past year, you either had to show up, they had no online division, or buy the puzzle pack as like printable PDF. Mostly because they had elements that you just couldn't replicate with PUZ files or even JPZ files, I don't think. So that wasn't the case last year, so I do have the Crosslight here. Yeah, let me just start here. As I see it in a text, I think in my opinion, words that follow hello and Adele's hello. I should know that, but I don't. LSD dose, tab. Oh, it's me? Is that hello? Site with handmade engagement rings, Etsy. Painter Edouard, sometimes confused with the painter Maud. So Monet is Claude, Manet must be Edouard. Mammal that might share a burrow with a mongoose. Not sure. Double woodlands would be oboes. Oh, would a meerkat share with mongoose? Roast or toast? First streaming service film to win Best Oscar. I actually don't know that. Yeah. Like mini a Met Gala dress? Don't know. Specifics informally? Deets? Something hauled in a rush? Question mark. So, is that like a fraternity rush? I don't know. Oh, is Coda? Was that a streaming service film? Cobaltite and magnetite for 2. I think those are both ores. Oh, hauling ass in a rush. Okay. Cold, crunchy summer treats. Snow cones. Ornate for Met Gala dresses. Gala? Yeah. Graphic article, perhaps. A t-shirt. That TS in the front made me nervous, but no. Gets ready to throw a dart. Aims. Grading technique in hair dyeing and cake decor. I don't know. Prayer ending word, amen. Like some Bluetooth devices. MD's collaborators, RNs maybe? Request from after a disastrous mini-golf shot. Attend as a play, C probably. Emoji that might accompany an I called it text. Probably a crystal ball. So I don't know if I've hit anything with the theme yet. Happy New Year, it's midnight somewhere. But, okay, escape is the get me out of this green key. Zoomers who can mute other Zoomers. Hosts, so the program Zoom. Helpful option available in Semantle but not Wordle. Is that a hint? Malcolm X's birth city. Omaha fits. Is he from Omaha? Yeah. Digital art setting, so nail as in like the finger digit. Emulated Hercules Mulligan. Don't know. Severance actor Scott. Adam Scott. Deeply affected. Impacted? And spied? Is Hercules Mulligan a spy? Am I dreaming right now? Skosh, a tad. Podcast of interruptions, ads. Request after a mini, redo. would be a request, okay. Like some Bluetooth devices. Handshake? Something like that? Numbered road could be an avenue, sure. See what somebody's talking about. Lip read. Tried to befriend a crow, perhaps. Cod? Like that's the sound a crow makes. Unhelpful answer to what kind of food you want for dinner. Any? All? Bouncer at a laundromat. Is that going to be a dryer or something? Drink that's equal parts espresso and more milk? Don't actually know. Princess and the Frog, Priestess, Mama Blank? Don't know. Comedy routine segment. A bit, probably. Cool story, bro. Is Cortana a type of drink? I think it's the new Windows thing, assistant or something, but self-made for short. Or should that be the case? Maybe if so. There's a long across here. Sondheim opening number about the demon barber of Fleet Street. Sweeney Todd is that. I've never actually seen it, but it does fit there. The Bad Ol' Sweeney Todd? Might not be Av here. Numbered road. Route? Hand? We'll come back to it. Okay. Advice at a murder mystery party. Trust no one. Okay. Mascara streak cause, probably a tear. Soothe, ease. Mailing label abbreviation. Maybe attention? ATTN? Give a graduation speech, say. Alright. They're non-negotiable. Musts. Oh, amber is the gradient technique. What a study abroad student can use to vote. Absentee. Oh, is there a rebus going on here? Ball, maybe. How do I do rebuses in Crosslight? I don't know if I've ever actually had to do that. I know I can. You actually don't have to. I think you can just type the first letter. So, the bad... Well, there's ball here, crystal ball. Yeah, it'd be the Ballad of Sweeney Todd. Okay, but why does this fit? Oh, the ball drops. Okay, that's the theme. The ball is dropping at midnight. Okay. So it's not a rebus. So ball. Gotcha. Rest area, snack spot, Mama Odie, I guess. Brian Eno. Capital of Turkey is Ankara. Schitt's Creek, TV show. Rugged cliff face is a crag. Ploy, probably a ruse. Rum ball, is that a boozy holiday party treat? Some road race volunteers, probably EMTs. Astoria is a Queens neighborhood. The whole is greater than the sum of its parts. Gestalt? I know that's a word. Don't know what it means. I guess it means that. Part of a crib, slat. Gently kicked off one's list of Twitter followers. Safety? Something. Fromage hue. Blue, I would think. Safe. Oh, Cortana, soft blocked is the term on Twitter. If you block and then unblock somebody, I think you can make them unfollow you, but blue, but spelled Frenchly. Word before power system, solar. Don't know the American Theater Hall of Famer Clifford. Layer on a bookshelf, dust. Least worst. Abbreviation in a chain email subject line, forward. Dancewear-inspired shoes. Flats of some kind? Setting for New York City on August 27, 2022, Eastern Daylight Time. Main color on the Seneca Nation flag, red. Not just want, need. Ballet flats, okay, so this is another themer. And dryer ball. Appa or Abba in English, I think dad. J'adore, fragrance designer, must be Dior. Slinky shape is a coil. Reason to procure a tourist guide to your own city. Star something? Star chasing? I don't know. A container for Pikachu or Snorlax. Pokeball. Got a couple nephews who are super into Pokemon right now. What a rebel doesn't do. Obey. Oh, staycation. NASA moon landing program. Apollo. Exams a logic nerd might enjoy taking. Don't know. Health agency whose headquarters is in Atlanta. CDC. Awesome sauce. Probably Coolio. General Tso's chicken. Swingers prop. Bickering is probably at it. Meat, veggie, fruit sandwiches, BLTs. Annual New York City tradition depicted 4 times in this puzzle. The ball drop. Okay. Figured it out before we got to the revealer. That's always fun. Booking a flight for 7-8 instead of 8-7, say. Maybe an error. Hung on to, kept. Snow clearing vehicles, plows. Blog feed letters, RSS. Uses a keyboard, types. Solemnly, soberly. Okay, so LSATs are the test. German cars that sound like gems, opals, with an E. Prove useful, avail. Caprese drizzle, EVOO, so extra virgin olive oil. Bird that gives Canada's dollar coin its nickname, loonies, for loons. University of New Mexico athletes, Lobos. Baja Resort familiarly, Cabo. I ate his liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti. Hanne Ball Bollector. Nice. Cogsai, I would assume. Enjoy Lake Placid, say. Ski. Windsurfer's Windcatcher, a sail. Blank Too Well, Taylor's version from the vault, all too well. Delicacy often sliced using the Hira Zukuri technique. I guess that's sashimi. Llama's smaller cousins, alpacas. Ailment, illness. Awkward Black Girl is Issare. Actually, I don't remember how to pronounce her name. Weave together as film clips. Splice. The Gram by another name. Insta. Ooh, I have a mistake somewhere. Oh no. Well, good thing I didn't actually do this at the tournament because I would have lost points for not having a perfect puzzle. I'm just going to check all the letters, see where I screwed up. It wasn't Cortana. Doe and DIY. I just never read this clue. No, I did read this clue, self-made for short, and just did not check what I had ended up filling it up with. That's a little embarrassing, but yeah, like I said, I mean, even though I did make a mistake, it was a dumb mistake. Cool theme. Tournament puzzles are fun because they tend to pick great puzzles for them, and people tend to put in a lot of work for them. So it's fun to go back and buy like the American Crossword Puzzle Tournament puzzles. Like you can buy them after the fact and go through them, or the Lollapuzzoola puzzles. Like you can buy this year's online, and you can either get them I think initially they would have mailed you copies if you asked. I don't think they'll do that anymore, but you can still print them out yourself. Yeah, they're always pretty solid, and this is a good example as well. But otherwise, the cluing was pretty easy. The fill was pretty easy. I mean, with the title, even the theme wasn't that difficult, even if it was a cool idea. Yeah, so this was a fun one. I enjoyed this. If you enjoyed watching this, feel free to check out some of the other videos on my channel. Consider subscribing. Otherwise, thank you for watching.